Pool. Yeah. Oh, go on, Bridge Nation, I deal with it. What une going in with? Welcome to Top of the Bridge, up and go. The Youth Service Edition.
Good
You see me? We're there, you know, this is your boy Shelz alongside me, my general, DJ Oddly.
Morning.
The man shirt,
Where's
bossy.
the building? Where's it?
Shirt. Yeah, the man says shirt. One shirt says Bridge Nation. You know, some not even tell you them shirts, and I forgot. Go on the app.
Stream.
On the stream right now. So if you not use the app, you can just go up on the website www.thebridge99fm.com. But if you like myself and like the apps, you don't know my Android peeps, the Google Play Store. For my iPhone peeps, the Apple App Store. One word when you type it in those spaces out. The Bridge 99 FM.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hardly me I tell you, you know. After yesterday, take my time drive coming in today, you know. Cause I know when I revise the new laws, I mean, so I don't know if I do nothing wrong yet.
You don't know how the roads.
Yeah, I don't know how the roads. But we know, so we're going to talk about that. You know, I said that we're going to talk about it as a team at around 7 in the a.m. So stay tuned for that, Bridge Nation, because I don't know, so I got to think we talk about these new traffic laws and them thing and the new acts. You know, them want we act proper on the road. Some of them I agree with. If not, I dare to say I agree with all of them. The ones I'm see so far, even the one that I'm still not hype up on social media. You see me? I agree. I don't know what that costs for. But stay tuned. 7 we're gonna reason about that. But right now it's time for WTF. That's what the fact. Now here we're going to Bridge Nation. I don't know about that place. I don't know if I'll ever want to go to this place. But there is actually a year-round ice hotel. Alright, now the Ice Hotel is a world-famous hotel and art exhibition made of ice and snow. It was founded in 1989 and it's literally rebuilt every year in the Swedish village of, I'm afraid for said a word, I might say a bad word, but it's Jukkasjärvi. Now, there is also an ice hotel. There's also an ice hotel called Ice Hotel 365, which is a permanent structure that includes 20 luxury suites and a large ice bar. Wow, of course, that serves champagne. This one can be visited year-round and is cooled by solar panels during the summer. Okay. That's bossy. Okay.
Wait,
I want to know the price still.
where's this ice hotel?
Them say the one I'm see right. That's them say Swedish village of Jukkasjärvi. I don't know if I pronounce. I don't know how to go around here. But just try a thing. Jukkasjärvi.
No,
I don't
man.
know.
Listen, man, it's a thing that it would have been in Iceland.
Hey, could have been. That's good marketing. A nice hotel in Iceland.
Yeah.
Don't think about it. You see me, I put all the name on the copyright thing. But I don't know.
You know?
This is interesting. I want to see the price still. Because I know about the ice bars. There's some ice bars around the world, like bars that make out the ice and things. Them the kind of shot still. You see me?
Yeah.
But anywho, that's a fact, Bridge Nation. There's actually a year-round ice hotel. Book your trip right now. You know the thing. Go get the coupon and thing.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, I think I saw that in a James Bond movie. I can't remember. You remember? Yeah. You remember Jody?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Big up James.
A James Bond movie came out with it.
Big up James.
Bond went to an ice hotel.
Okay. Well, big up James and him people them, because I'm not go there. So.
Yeah, give them all.
Yeah, Jojo, what you got for the people them now for update?
Good morning, Bridge Nation. Alright, so Beyonce announces the Renaissance World Tour and fans are in shambles. Hey, I went on the website yesterday, because yesterday she announced the World Tour for 2023.
Got it.
And just a rundown of the show, everything was leaked yesterday and dates confirmed, and you know, she's gonna be in Toronto.
Cool.
I think it starts in May. Yes.
All right.
She's gonna be in Sweden.
Cool.
You know, America to Europe, Amsterdam, New York,
Okay.
Los Angeles, Atlanta.
All right.
So the Americans are in shambles. That's the first thing. So I look at the dates. And then I saw the ticket prices. I may say, I forgot to take a loan. Because the cheapest ticket price is $666 US.
Okay.
That's the cheapest.
How ironic is that number? I'm just saying. Why'd have to be that
Shell.
number? Why'd have to be that number?
That's what I remembered.
Hey.
The cheapest ticket price being.
Yeah.
And then you have, you know, it starts from like, you can have like $2,000. You have $1,100.
What Beyonce give me for $2,000?
Her. You get
Careful. Hold on.
No, as in her performance, you know what, do better.
So the $2,000, I don't know, like no VIP.
No.
Me not get for me
That's
time.
not a VIP. That's a just the lower levels.
To go closer to the stage?
Yes, because what they do is like if you go on the website, they show you the arena, right? So depending on where you are, so say in Amsterdam, they show you where her concert is going to be held, the breakdown of it. So the closer you are, the more money you'll spend. So the further, yes, they say up in other blocks far away from the stage, that's like $600, $500. But the closer you are to the stage,
to be,
the more money.
Listen. With all due respect to Queen Bee, the Hive,
Careful.
that one,
Careful.
I want to forget miss me. They're not gonna miss me, but.
Well, let me say she not come here because she know we not spend that.
How much is the ticket? $6.
That's the cheapest.
Cheapest one on
$66. US.
$66 US dollars.
Ironic.
Lord Jesus. I see what you're saying there with the.
Yeah, no, yes, what I say. The irony. Yeah, but big up B. You see me? You know, blame. I wish she go in the Middle East go perform
for the 24 million now.
Yeah, that. She said, hold up.
No, but listen, you have to put value by yourself still,
I know. And
then
it is Queen Bee.
People believe. And she didn't even perform anything from her recent album over there. So it's like...
So this is the Renaissance tour that they
Yeah, this is the Renaissance World Tour.
So she would even give it on a classic stuff like Crazy in Love.
She would because with all of that money, she might give now 1 and 2, but it's the Renaissance Tour. So expect most of...
yeah, big up Queen Bee.
Recent album.
Plane ticket for the cheapest price? Nah, we're cool.
Yeah.
Nah, we're cool. Big up yourself, Queen Bee.
We would have to spend money for get there, hotel bookings, and then pay for the ticket to be there.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of
Me wait till the documentary come out, Beyonce. Because I'm pretty sure she's documenting that whole process. I'll wait.
Whole process, always.
Yeah.
And then you have to go pay for that, but it might be less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be. Yeah. So big up Queen Bee. Alright, well, another icon in the music is, and this is more on a local tip, he's urging dancehall artists to get educated about the music business. So Beyonce educated to the point where she can charge, and she gonna make that money there. He wants our artists to kind of have the same mentality. I'm talking about Shaggy, and he's saying that the Jamaican music stakeholders and artists need to get educated about the business of music or they'll get left behind. Of course, the reggae dancehall icon is getting ready to host a 5-day island music conference. This music conference is geared towards the Caribbean and will run from February 8th to the 12th in Kingston, and will see Caribbean music stakeholders hosting workshops and giving keynotes and various aspects of the music business. Financial literacy is important. You can make the money, but you have to know what to do with it, Shaggy said while speaking in a local news outlet. Shaggy, whose real name as we know is Orville Borrell, also urges artists and stakeholders to take advantage of new and emerging technologies available that weren't before. Streaming options like Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube continue to see massive growth in the music consumption arena, and more people worldwide have begun connecting to the internet. Shaggy says, you have to educate yourself and learn what they are about, how they operate, and how they operate territorially. Because in a lot of things, the territorial laws are different, but many things are changing. It's a different time now, and it's also the best time. Now, what I found very interesting, Jojo, this is the part that I like.
Yeah.
Shaggy, expressed the importance of artists being bankable.
It's so important, yeah.
And worthy of investments from the record labels and corporate companies. Now, to achieve this, artists must become professionals and develop a good work ethic. And Shaggy gives a good example. It's a big example too. He says when Ariana Grande comes out, she has a rollout of $10 million per song. To roll out. It's because she's bankable. It's because the record company is investing in her, knowing that 1, she's going to show up on time. 2, she's going to go hard. 3, you know what I mean? She's gonna come to come with the bells and the whistles. And for 4, she has a team that is pro. That's what Shaggy calls it, team of professionals. So Shaggy says if we don't start getting a team that is pro, then nobody's going to want to bank.
Right, and a team that is pro don't mean say you have to go spend like a whole lot of money. Get some people around you that you can trust, because that is important too. But make sure that they're professional. Make sure that they understand they're bought into your dream of becoming that known name, that household name as an artist.
Definitely.
Right? and wanna push through.
Yep.
It is possible.
I agree.
But the thing is, I feel like, and this is based on experience, I feel like these upcoming artists are not understanding what it means to lay the groundwork.
Yeah.
You understand me? There is something called foundation. And if you can't even show up as an upcoming artist on time to get something done, what you're telling me is that you don't... First of all, you have insulted me, because that's how I see it. You have insulted me. You don't appreciate my time, you don't respect my time, and you don't respect yourself, right? Because it's a lasting impression.
Yeah.
No accident happened, but if you want me to be annoyed, be late.
True, man.
I'm not for that.
Man.
You know me. I don't do late.
That is true.
I don't do late.
That's true, Bridge Nation.
Well, on the way, said that they're giving Jojo a Jamaican soon come.
Yeah,
but,
I don't play
in
that.
all honesty, though, what is being said is a serious fact.
And even this, no matter what your idea or what you think about somebody, when you get an opportunity to learn the business, even some aspect of it, you can take what you want, right, and you put that in your thing and you allow it to work. So here is an opportunity for you to, even one day you go there and you have the entertainment lawyers there. You need to learn certain things. A lot of artists, you see what happens. We have a lot of popular artists right now, or would I say icons now, that you hear complaining because they signed some agreement, some contract back then, and they did not know, and they keep telling, and these artists are not listening. They keep telling them, listen, know the business, because you will sign your life away.
It's listen, it's very, very important to know and learn the business. You
The basic,
yes,
man.
one, you have talent, but let me tell you, this business of music, entertainment, very important.
Yeah.
Well,
learn the business.
Exactly, and the Island Music Conference is coming.
It's right there.
So,
I'm just saying.
Reach out, guys. It's a good look. All right, that was a nice little vibe, an extended version of Update.
So the proverb of the day: even the best I feel must have weed.
And if you will have weed, are the best feel. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That sound like the answer already.
Could you, Bill?
That's all like the answer.
Bill, nah, bro.
If you feel have weed, are the best feel. Yeah.
That is not the proverb. Let me repeat the proverb again.
Go on again.
Even the best I feel must have weed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So the meaning is there's no perfect circumstance. Everything has its drawback.
Oh, that type of weed there, like the unwanted kind.
So
okay.
Even the best I feel must have weed.
Okay. I stick with my original one.
All right.
From your feel of weed, are the best feel.
The Bridge Nation don't listen to Shelz. Shelz don't know nothing about a proverb them.
No, don't about weed neither. Just in case, feds.
I can't tell. I want to say general no way offense. I want not talk about
Reggae month, you know.
Reggae month. So you say free up the herb. Oh.
Yes, it's time for pet peeve.
If you just join us for the first time, pet peeves are things that others do that you may find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. And we have a pet peeve to play this morning.
All right.
Good morning, Bridge Nation, and Up and Go family, right? So this morning my pet peeve is whenever I go to a business establishment and the cashier can tell me, say, oh, they can't find change. I don't like it. And the worst thing about it, if we go back at the same place like tomorrow, I may share some change. I could have $1. Bridge Nation, you know, in most cases I'm not giving goods. But if I go look at it and break it down, me want but the change every time. I mean, go look at it, make it possible. Me can't owe you, don't owe me either.
Love how that one then. Me can't owe you, not owe me neither.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Regular thing.
I like that. That's a good pet peeve.
I want my silver. Thank you. Can I have my dog change?
Yeah, and especially when it forward from establishments where you don't really have no excuse. Because alright, so like my corner shop, for example, if big up Miss Alga, if Miss Alga look at me and say, yo, you know, some banana chains, darling, I gotta be like, me circle later. Cause that, Miss Alga is a woman when she look out for me different. But we can't go like big supermarket
I owe them, yeah.
And them I look for me like,
Me can owe you $5,
Yeah.
ma'am. Do you understand?
yeah, I
How
would,
much $5 is? Please to find it.
and if you whip out like $1,000, them I make out them face like, I could have find something
No,
smaller.
not
Where you
that.
know about my pocket?
You have a particular taxi company with
Uh-oh.
2 person owe me $200 and them think me forget. Anytime we get them again, them I give me my money.
Hey.
So you
Hey,
think
what
that
I do?
you don't know me.
You don't know, so Joe did up on radio.
Well, look here, me just sit down and
I
wait.
want talk, you know.
So even if you feel like say you know want to take the job because you know say oh my money, don't worry yourself. I must find you.
Oh, my
I know
goodness.
where you work.
You see
Don't
what
worry
I-
yourself.
So I want pet peeve cause. Yeah.
So you know people like to owe him, but you can. You think me can go in and taxi and say
Taxi,
boy.
I know some of the
Generally, you want to say no, but the things say so you but I'm not saying no, ma'am. Come out of my vehicle.
Yeah.
Cause you know them always ready for disrespect you. Get out my vehicle,
Yeah,
ma'am.
gone fast.
You not have taxi money, but you jump up in a taxi.
Taxi.
Come out of this.
Why?
So I totally understand this
Yeah,
pet peeve.
it's a good
yeah.
All right. So the reasoning right now, we're gonna be talking about the new traffic rules and fines and all these things.
It's a money making scheme.
We're off to the races. Sorry, Jojo. What is
The
it?
minister,
That's all it is.
with that statement, let me just hasten to tell you that
Yeah.
I read it. The minister said, which is Dr. Horace Chan, said that it's not for revenue. Yeah.
Oddly, with all due respect,
They're not doing
let
this
me
for-
tell you
Not for
something.
revenue, Jojo.
This if this is not for revenue, this hey, no, put me now. Remember, say me not, me tired, you know. No, put me
Listen,
now.
I
Me moody when
it
me
is-
tired, you know.
it is-
Let me tell you this,
it
and
is-
this is the views of Queen George. As a matter of fact, this is the views of Jordan C. Beckford.
The views expressed by Jody C. Beckford.
You understand me? This has nothing. It has nothing to do
Yeah.
with with persons driving better, safer outcomes. Outcome on
Yeah.
the road. This is strictly money
I beg
making.
to disagree.
Look here, this is strictly money making thing.
I
This is
beg to disagree with
look here, if you drive, you get fined. Right now, me I tell you, if you walk, go where I go. Cause based on what I'm seeing, I better you just walk.
Alright, hold on there. You know,
Well,
so the reasoning serious and Romy running for the night studio. Romy, what going?
Morning Bridge Nation.
Yes.
Rome have a
building.
Romy have a
Alright.
ticket from yesterday.
You know what say?
Remember?
Yeah.
No man, is our brother this taxi man get sir? The first person get fined 10 grand.
For what?
I think seatbelt. I think so.
Seatbelt at 10 grand?
Yeah.
Wow. Whenever they look. Whenever.
Alright now.
We're gonna read out some
Yeah.
of the fines.
We
after
need some
this.
public-
Yeah. Let's hear the fines.
Go first,
One.
Romy,
Romy, what you
and
say?
then
Our persons need public education
fact.
I agree.
because there's a law saying that if you're too close to ambulance, what's too close?
All right,
And,
so
and
this
what's
is
the 15?
no $25,000. So a motorist who fails to yield the right of way to an emergency vehicle will be fined $25,000 under the new Road Traffic Act and Regulation, which took effect yesterday. Right? So everybody
problem.
has to be held accountable. I don't have no problem
don't
with
have a
it, but let us stop being hypocritical. When you have police vehicles and you have ambulances that turn on these emergency sound and behave like say somebody in there or something is in there just because they want to get out of traffic, what do you do with them? Let us listen, man. We are play coy and
That's the
we are
thing is,
be,
that-
we need to
you
start
never know.
holding
That is
everybody
that's a totally different
account.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
not totally different, guys. This is what I'm saying. Everybody under this new act must be held accountable for their actions.
The thing is, Jojo. The thing is, when them
you
turn
look
on.
in there. I'm tall enough, so I
Yeah.
can see what is happening. We see police vehicles come up all the time,
Yeah,
and then
but-
all of a sudden, it turn on.
You can't. But the thing is, Jojo, you can't tell. Like the thing is,
Yeah.
them have this. It's a sad
So
fact.
can't-
They actually have the right to
they
again.
can't but this is what I'm saying.
That's part of the pause of the force.
Who hold these people
know,
accountable? No, you didn't know. You see
they-
them good. All of a sudden, you are drive. Them behind you. All of a sudden, the thing turn on.
Them probably get a call.
If they, but
Yeah.
you
Suppose
know,
them get a
move
call.
fast enough,
Definitely.
you're gonna
They
pay
are-
Oh, so you're saying,
$5,000.
okay, I get what you're
They
saying. I get
So
where you're going.
they're
Okay.
trying to go about their business. Them can't wait. They realize that they can use their power. They can use their advantage
Yeah.
to get to where they go. They turn on a policeman, a traffic ticking writing happy policeman is there now. As soon as them turn, I say, hey, you know, see this something, they move. $25,000 that we have to put some things in place. I'm
It's a
not
lot of
saying
money.
I have no problem with laws, the rules, and regulation. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Because we need to do better, especially when it comes to our road and the fatalities when it comes to accidents.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, this is not for the benefit of anybody. The only people that will benefit from this is the government.
I think there's some benefits there for the public.
That is
to be honest.
that is your view.
That's what I just said.
Wait a
That's
second,
what I
wait a
just
second.
said.
Right.
All right, what's your point? What's your viewpoint, Odds?
No, honestly, stricter measures, basically we're needing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? And it has been done. You understand? I'm a driver. And believe me, Shelz, the road unruly. You have some real unruly people out there. I am not saying, right, that all of these fines, some of them, I have not read all of it,
Yeah.
right? But there's some stuff there that, believe me,
It's interesting.
need
interesting. What-
need revisiting.
What I'm
They
picking
need
up.
revision and
Yeah.
revisiting.
My vibe is what I pick up, guys, is that and Bridge Nation is when it comes to change, it's not readily acceptable no matter what. You understand me? So you gotta get a fight. You gotta get all of them people, the backlash and all these things.
Let me
That
just
just
say
come
this.
with change.
Let me just say this too, right?
Yeah,
Why is it that in our country, right,
yeah.
when these things happen, we have a problem. But when you go abroad and get a $500 ticket or a $300 ticket, is that an issue?
Hey.
You said that, but that's not a true statement, Audley. I'm gonna disagree with you because even it don't matter where you get fined, you're going to pay it. It's not that you don't have no problem with it. You're going to pay it.
We have sorry, Jojo.
Yeah.
We have a feedback from a member of the Bridge Nation saying, "Good morning. I'm responsible for myself, so I will do the right thing."
Right. And
You
that
know?
is fine. And this is what I'm saying. Every
Right.
time, what is it about disagreeing that says you're agreeing with the wrong thing? This is what I'm saying, you know. And this is why me always strong with my views and my opinion, because I am disagreeing with something don't mean that I am agreeing with people being lawless.
All right. Yeah, I get you.
You have to be fair. This is what I'm saying. We're
So-
acting as though. All right. So we say some of the other things there. Here is another one. Right? Because some of them make sense. Because motorcyclists will also be fined $10,000 for wheeling on the roads. First of all, why are you wheeling? Drive and go, ride and go where you're going.
It's lit.
We don't need for you to show off right now. So
that's
that
lit.
makes sense.
That
Right?
motorcycle load muffler business though. Trust me.
We give
I
thanks.
Right?
It's
agree.
about
We
time.
get that.
Yeah.
Now here's another one, and I, to all the people them who feel like say it makes sense, that is fine.
What that?
Now when you say to a taxi man, say he must have a car seat
Yeah, big up Murphy. Me or
up
Murphy
to
mention
11,
it.
up to 11 years. Have you
on,
ever
all
seen an 8-year-old in Jamaica?
right, the
You ever
only-
see a 6-year-old in a Jamaica them size?
Funny enough, you know, I was
When them
thinking
under the oats.
I was thinking about that, you know, the only way that can work. Yes, they can have the seat, right? Because, but
Are they how?
no, but guess what? The
Chauffeur?
seat can be taken out. You put that in the trunk. You understand me? If you are now going to be traveling with, an 8-year-old or a 9,
An 8-year-old in a
Ali.
seat.
You put the
in
back-
a
Yes,
car,
Ali.
in a child
Eight
car
year old
seat.
child
put the
car
back-
seat.
Have you seen our 8-year-olds and our 11-year-olds?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Have
different.
you seen
I'm sure there are different
You should have
inventions.
seen me when I was 11. Where? What car seat?
So is it? Do you think it's a case where probably authorities should help the taxi operators with the car seat thing in terms of like
Yeah, and
providing them with that, and then as Ardy said, them can put up the car
And
seat as they
and
feel, remove
for,
it
and
as.
for that, the only people that will suffer, and let us be honest here, the only people that will suffer from whatever that is put in place every time it is put in place. Because I'm for the people. I don't care for disagree.
Yeah.
The only people who will suffer is the people. And the people them are going to suffer we cannot afford this. So you see when taxi operators say, I don't want no pit dinner because I can't, but I'm not take no fine. I'm not take no $5,000 fine.
It's going to happen.
We're not picking up any children.
What about in the bus?
See,
It's going to happen.
The buses.
exactly.
gonna happen.
And I'm saying our children are going to be even more at risk now because taxi operators are not going to want to pick them up because ain't nobody trying to incur any more fines. You understand what I say? And it's expensive.
I get what you're saying.
So certain things, I'm not saying no to the changes. What I'm saying is some of them need to be revisited.
So what needs to be revisited exactly? The fines themselves.
Some of the fines need to be revisited.
But I feel
and
like,
if it is not, sorry to cut you
yeah,
short.
go on, Shu.
If it is not, I understand that we have issues when it comes to the road.
Yeah.
People are lawless and behave somewhere where even you want to start and if you have a belt, you just want to beat them.
Yeah.
You understand me? I get that. But at the same rate, this is not giving, we're looking out for what is happening on the road. This is giving, we're trying to build a revenue. This may I get from it.
You know what I mean get from it? I get from it, because I've always said this. I said this when the pandemic just hit Jamaica. I said Jamaica coming like a classroom full of bad pitney. You see me? I say, and like, you have some good eggs, you have the bad eggs. You know a classroom setting go. I feel like the laws would have forward. I feel the laws happened first. Yes. Like them know. And how I view the laws, Bridge Nation, is that I view the consequences.
Yes.
You understand me? So why would they want a car seat, a child seat in a taxi? Oh, because if this can happen to a child if something. I get that, right? Why are they telling us to shut off the fuel when they are putting gas?
Yes.
Because
that makes sense.
like so when I view the laws that way, I say, all right, I get it. Now as it relates to the fines, I'm not gonna tell a lie. I can understand Jojo's perspective where it look like a money making thing because of how costly they are. But at the same time, how you gonna get people for really adhere to rules? Like pre the bad pitney mentality.
Yeah. Put it this
like
way,
hold on the odds. Pre. If you go sub ups and tell her the young man them, we're sick of them up. I don't know about uno, but I'm sick of them off of them.
Yes.
See me? And you tell a young driver say, a young you to have them skate they know, the gringers them and say, yo, for your load muffler, we just charge a $2,000 ticket. That not fix nothing. $2,000 to them and then nothing. But if you look on them and say, yo bro, $10,000 that you know.
Yeah.
Him think twice.
Shelz.
You see me?
Shelz,
Regarding
that is
the,
it. The fines are a deterrent.
Yeah, they're trying. They're trying to just that way. They
Understand?
them just
They're
say,
straightforward.
Yeah.
Right? Because
honest,
you just hit the nail on the head.
Yeah,
if
that'll go on.
If $1,000 or $2,000
I know nothing, bro.
Every
I know nothing.
day.
And that's why them have the problem with the taxi man them now, because the taxi man say, oh yeah, give me another $2,000 tip. Not for pay that now.
All right.
Listen,
but if you see you get a 25,000, you say,
no, my issue is also how on God's earth, right, one individual can amass 200
because a little
$2,000.
No, but this is and I'm so glad that you brought that up as we're wrapping up this. Let me tell you, and this is why I'm saying we're skirting around a bigger issue that nobody wants to talk about. But let me tell you this.
Go on, true.
If there's not system put in place to stop this from happening, I am a taxi operator. I get 100 tickets. How much ticket me get? Me get 100 ticket already.
Yeah.
Shelz is a police officer. You come and you write me up for another ticket. You mean for tell me so there's not a system in place for you to put in my license plate number, something.
Now there's.
My number for you to know how many tickets I have.
They've digitized and all. So yeah, man.
200 tickets.
That's
and then all you
road,
add another ticket to it. So we need to put systems in place so that this don't get out of hand. Yeah. Because all we are going and we'll throw up our because we know how it go. We get some new laws, new app, new this. We put it in 2 weeks, excitement. After that, it quell. After that, we go back to the same routine. Police office, people in authority, all of a sudden them thirsty, saying I get the tickets, they just solve a man thirst problem and moving right along, and the problem is still there.
Oh yes, Romy.
Shelz.
Yeah.
I want to make 2 points, right?
Yeah, go on, true.
I think that when it comes to the gas pump, the government should reinforce all the rules. Not only engine arm, brother, but the phone as well.
True. I see your thing, man.
I went to a gas pump last night. Come careful, I guess right now. That's swag.
Bam. That's swag. Yeah.
The pump attendant, she was on her phone.
She up on her phone.
Wow. I make a phone call, bro. Who ticket she for that?
Yeah, and that's another thing.
And that's as
who's
dangerous as the
I was
engine
thinking.
RTA,
I was thinking about the gas pump issue. Like, who's going to enforce it? Is it that the pump attendants or like the informers? Like, might try to figure out who are going to do it.
The gas station operator, that's a difference.
Yeah, them,
Alright.
Maybe what will
but-
happen is that they'll probably have officers close by in those.
They need to.
But what about
Because that's a
warning?
serious thing.
Why can the pump attendants say, brother, lack of an engine? Because, bro, sometimes my G as a driver,
Yeah.
it's just a oversight. And back to Jojo say, it's a
Yeah.
money-making system. That's my view. A second thing, my G,
Everything's a money.
brake light, right?
Yeah.
You as a driver, bro, if your brake light not right, brother, you have no idea. Why can't the police say, brother, go fix it and brake light, you know? Me warn you. And just, you know, them have a system, mark, you were warned. So, I mean, it's too hard. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Come on, man.
I get what you guys are saying. You see me? I get what I'm saying. But
understand the
the
change,
vibe that I'm coming with is this.
You know.
Listen, something that I for try.
No,
something that for
and
be
this is
done.
what I'm
You know
saying.
what?
I understand the change. We need the change, people.
Yeah.
We need the change.
Let's
but what I'm
see.
saying, we have to be fair. And I want to see if this is going to genuinely
go.
make a difference with
Let's
how
see.
we're operating on the
Hey,
road right
let's
now.
see.
May I just may I just say something?
Let's see.
Let's go back to the BCJ's decision with the
with
banning of certain music.
Certain music.
Same uproar. See Jerusalem over there. So Jerusalem and I they were reason for the chart show where I say, yo, hold on, even though the artists them did a cuss. We have seen a bit of a change in the content.
In the content, right.
So what I'm saying may happen with this. Make we see. You understand me? Like, cause like I said, peeps, the laws them there for a reason, and the fines them there for as artists for deter people.
Of course,
Yes.
people
from certain things. So
know people,
So let's-
the motorists, and I'm telling you right now because
Yeah.
Shelz, the talk is out there, right? It's not. I'm not saying where there's an issue.
yeah,
They should look at it, meaning that the authorities. But right now, the talk on the street is that people are viewing this thing seriously.
Yeah.
Right? And once that starts to happen,
yeah.
change will come.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Right?
definitely.
Because people start to think, say, yo, brother, boy,
Yeah.
me not take that chance in the boss.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
that's
20 grand or a 25
no
grand
money
ticket.
that. So and I want to highlight two things before I go to the text line. I see people are sending some things. The situation over in like Westmoreland with the bike taxes. I see that I see a very big point coming out there, like because you know them said helmet must be worn
Yes,
both by
I
the
agree with
rider and the passenger. I agree completely.
Yes.
But there is an issue where I heard that they're saying that in terms of the helmet, the sanitary issue with helmets. I'm very interested to see how they're gonna navigate around that. You get me? And say like, cause I understand that concern. Cause if me I go take a bike taxi, you understand? And it's needed in places like that. Cause some of them road the car can't go.
Travel with their license.
Yeah,
I
them
mean,
are
they
the
have to
bike
do that.
the bike operator
Yeah.
for just take the responsibility.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
say after each trip,
Yeah, man.
you just sanitize your helmet
man.
and show
Yeah.
your passenger say you sanitize
Yeah.
because them have to live with it. And the next thing, the 3-4 people
right.
picking them on one bike and I forgot cut out that because that don't look good. That don't make no sense.
That's not safe.
That don't make no sense. On the
definitely
roughest
not safe.
road and have three
But-
picking on a handlebar.
And this is what I say.
Yeah.
As you go to the
text line.
text line, this is what I'm saying. We want to enforce rules, but we don't have things put in place. Is what them have done at Westmoreland in regards to transportation other than taxi operators and the bike
of them.
and
Yeah.
the bike of them. What is down there? This is what I'm saying, Shelz. We have to be honest and stop being hypocritical about the thing. You don't have no system in place for the people. So when now you put these rules in place, which is fine.
Yeah.
What will happen to the people that rely on public transportation?
Them I forgot
Are
just
you
Jojo.
improving?
I think adjustments will have to be made
You
on
have
both
to-
sides.
you have
On
to-
both
you have
sides. The
to
government
fix
have
it.
forgot adjust and the people have
government
forgot
have
to
fix
just
it
suit the
because
laws.
all I'm thinking about is the people who will be affected.
Yeah.
Law-abiding people.
Yeah, and I was on way I said Jojo.
Yeah, you have to think more. I understand we do a poor job
Yeah.
when it comes to the how we act on the road. Come and see, even yesterday, I look 4 buses yesterday.
Yeah.
And I said, Father God, let me just reach home in a one piece, please, because them a play dilly-dally on the road. These
Yeah.
buses on the road, and this is because there's not enough JUTC buses there. You understand me? So
Yeah.
people them a go jump because you have to reach home. You're tired.
Yeah.
So put things in place.
Overs, man. All right, here we're going. I forgot. We can continue the discussion throughout the morning because it's quite topical. But I'm going to mention a few messages. Some people sending in voice notes. Jojo, when you go around, so you just play the voice note because some voice note reach you too. But I say, Imar, big up yourself, Imar. Imar said, good morning. The most annoying thing is when you're sitting in traffic and a police and a police vehicle turns on the siren to get out of traffic, because when you look inside their vehicle, there's a child doing homework and a lady applying makeup in the mirror. Where is the emergency? Another feedback I'm getting is I think a car seat in a taxi is no, I don't think a car seat in a taxi is responsible. Another one, the car seat for the 6-year-old up is not the confined ones for babies. So the car seat for the 6-year-olds up. Okay, I guess they're saying that
so there's a different
type of car seats. So I guess they're different. That's what I was saying. Maybe they're different styles that can suit for kids up
when
on.
They're gonna have to show I guess they're gonna. You know what too?
Yeah.
I guess what will happen, Shelz, as we wrap here, is that they might. I'm fingers crossed that they're gonna put some things in the public so that we can understand what is happening. What car seat would be suitable for what? It
goes back to
because
what
if you're gonna say up to 11 years, I've never seen.
Yeah, it's just adjustments. I just think certain
I've
adjustments.
never seen an 11-year-old in a car seat before.
Yeah.
And our children, they're big. We're big. They're big. No, come on.
What I'm gonna say though, I'm wondering as we end the reasoning, or pause the reasoning because we have other features. I'm wondering if they're gonna give us a bit of a grace period to get these, because it's a drastic change.
Yeah.
So
and
a lot
public
of things,
education is
important.
important.
As Romy said, I think public education is going to be very important as we get through. So give the people a week to get
it's not gonna
acclimatized and stuff.
Public education?
No, they would have to do that.
No.
You talk about time.
Yeah.
To implement all of this, right?
Get
It
some
won't happen
faces.
overnight. It definitely won't happen overnight. It's an ongoing process for everybody to just conform to the thing. So and I'm pretty sure that the authorities understand that. You understand?
Yeah.
You will have issues with, some of them, may have little run-ins with people, but other than that, I mean, as I say, it's a process, and let's see.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Let's see.
We are now in the UK. Rubber ranks.
Give thanks. Don't say the place is getting cold. It's about to get hot.
That was a cold.
That's a cold. Oh, you just really went to say it's cool. It's cooler.
It's just a little different.
Yeah, you know what I can say. You are right. It's getting. It's not cold. It's getting cool. I'm surprised this week we've moved into like temperatures of around 12 and 10. For you, it would just be cold. But for us, it's like, man,
it's not bad.
I can live this down.
I might whip out the shorts.
Not quite. But you can put on you don't have to put on the heavy duck lined jacket. You can put on like a sports jacket with a little bit of you don't have a whole heap of meat on the jacket and you're good. But it's milder now and the sun is out, but you can't get fooled by the UK sun. The sun as always will jump out and say, "Well, I'm one. We're not dealing with it." And I say, "Hey."
So sometimes
at night time his brother comes in, Jack Frost. And it's over. It is over. It's unbearable conditions, Arctic conditions, but so far so good.
Yeah, give thanks. Give thanks. Now, Robert, I have to ask you this question, bro. Right now, the topical issue, I guess you can call it, in Jamaica, new traffic laws, right? New fines and all that. You know how it is, Robert. When change forward, not everybody willingly accepts the change, especially if they're Jamaicans, right? Yeah.
I like how you added that.
Yeah. So, but
people in the UK, it's just normal procedure here. We're talking normal procedure. Yes.
So that's what I was getting to. That's what I was alluding to. What are the fines like in UK? And when are they high? And how do people respond to the fines? Like, are when people get a ticket, like, if you get a ticket, God forbid, you get nervous? Are you just like, yeah?
Oh, very. Because the fines are high. But the only thing they do give you is like a 14-day half reduced price. So they'll say, we're not going to whack you with the full thing. We'll give you 14 days to cough up this much. If you don't, it doubles after. Is it 14 or 7? And then it becomes heavy, and then they send in the bailiffs. And the bailiffs will come lift out your things out of your house and them something.
Okay.
So it is pretty tough. driving conditions here in the UK if you get a fine. It's not really, you can't really do much about it apart from try to hide, and after 6-7 months they still find you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, well, that's the reasoning, because we're saying, well, some of us are saying that, listen, we have to find a way to for lack of a better word, scare the drivers into acting straight, like behaving themselves on the road. You know what I'm saying?
But it's difficult because at the end of the day you have to remember that raising revenue taxes from cars is a business also.
Yeah.
So when they do put, especially here in the UK, they put traffic lights on the road, half of it to stop you from driving fast, but they need to recoup money as well. So they don't play with that over here. It is a business as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is an unfair tax. Hitting drivers so hard.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy.
Well, Robert, trust me, the conversation continues, and hopefully, I think we're gonna have to live with it and just try our best to not break the law.
But I thought there was some kind of amnesty going on where they said, listen, man, if you got outstanding bills, just get them in before a certain day. Has that date expired?
Yeah, man, you should have seen the courts and all across that. It was crazy, bro. Yeah, so
what's the odds you get there on time?
Listen up. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I actually went to the examination depot yesterday.
Jeez. Lord.
And let me tell you, Robo, in my life, I mean, I live in Kingston, born and growing in Kingston. I've never ever seen so much people, Shelz.
Yeah, man.
I actually got blocked in, meaning, I got through.
Yeah.
And people blocked my car in.
Because everywhere's a parking space.
And
so is that because they wanted to get the fines, to get the payments in?
Everybody trying to get straight, right. Everybody trying to get the papers.
I told you, Shelz, there's good citizens in Jamaica.
I agree.
Good people.
I agree. You just have to scare them. That's just the Jamaican way. You know what I mean? You have to just discipline them a little. Like I said, Rob, I said it earlier, Jamaica is like a classroom full of bad picnic. And sometimes you have to the teacher have to do a little this and that to uphold the law in the classroom.
Obviously, there's a necessity for things like driving, like reckless and fast driving, speeding when you don't need to speed. These things are kind of like, they obviously there and they should be in place, and rightly so.
Yeah.
But the excessive fines for parking and things like that.
that's another one. Yeah.
Private parking firms over here make a killing in the supermarkets. If you park in a supermarket and it says 1 hour parking free, you go over 1 hour 1 minute, you're getting a ticket. That I find ridiculous.
Wow.
And it's reckless, and it's in some ways it's kind of lawless with private parking firms.
Wow.
So and they're the ones that actually really go hard in recouping their money and sending bailiffs at your front door. So
all right.
and that's where they stay in my world. Just outside the door.
Hey, Robert.
Our guest for this morning started her music career in 2020 with her single "Me Never Look Your Man." All right, I love the attitude already. She recently signed to Zone 1 Entertainment, and she's here to talk about her career and also new projects. We have with us Chankitty.
It's Chankitty, represent for the Bridge 99 FM. Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, all right. Now, Chankitty, I have a question, right? Why the name Chankitty? Because right now, to me, you look more like a lioness. The way you sing, you have a little pout. Like the word kitty just kind of too subtle. Or tricky crowd.
No. Chankitty was formed by my community people.
Yeah.
They say I always look like a little cat because I have a ear.
Okay. The eyes and things. Okay.
The eyes. So that's how I got the name. Chankitty is jovial, kind, caring, loving, motivating, and all. Like to talk to people, and people get along with me a lot. So that's mainly about Chankitty.
Respect. Now, as an artist, it's very important to have good people around you.
Yes.
Now, I see you found a lot of queens behind you. I like that attitude. I like when the entourage full of powerful women. I like how I go on. But tell me about what it's like, being an artist with a good management team. Is a camaraderie there? Is a love there? Do you feel the support?
Well, for my management, I am very comfortable. Good. No doubting.
Yeah.
Loving, caring is a must from them, and Zone 1 Entertainment is all about supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned from Zone 1 Entertainment, same way. So, as an artist, I'm feeling very comfortable. Not much artists in this country, or maybe worldwide, they don't comfortable with management. So they, you know,
them try to do them thing for them own and them thing they,
because them not trust. But for me, I trust my management because they done a lot for me.
That's
which,
good.
You know, enough management now really do.
Man.
So,
True, man.
So basically, my love for me I do, and my love for me I get.
Right.
So all me have to do is put in the work.
I have a trick question for you because, as I said, personally, I love seeing when women part closely together. Cause I have you can correct me if I'm wrong. I have this opinion where it's like the sisterhood not as strong as ladies want us to believe. You know, women turn by women too easily in this society. Is that how do you view that? Is that the same with you and your crew, or is there a strong link with your sisterhood?
All right, as I say, the type of person I am, I always try to motivate. For this team, we plan to develop. We plan to band as 3 female.
Nice.
Yes. So my manager, her artist, and me. Yes, Chankitty. Yes, we're planning to band, and we plan to make a difference in the industry.
Respect.
So both of us as female, as I said, she has other female artist is coming up.
Nice.
Yes, so people are loving our band as 2 females.
Yeah.
You know, a connection like
no
sister
fight
to
and then,
sister. Nothing.
Yeah.
No, we're just loving. That is all we need in this country. We just have to love, support each other. Because even if we do the same thing, you different from me.
Yeah. Right,
you know what I mean? So me you for compare.
Man. Yeah. Rate that. So I want the big check them forward and them thing that the love of the foundation and everything.
It's all about support.
Which I respect that. Now you're premiering your newest single. I like the title. You gotta tell me more about this, you know, Shan. Put it on me. What go on? What's the motivation behind this? Tell us a little bit about this one.
Put it on me.
Yeah, put it on you.
All right. Inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Inspiration behind this song. It's just a mind thing for me. I imagine.
Okay.
I just listen to the rhythm and I just start imagining those. You know, I'm not talking for it. Though, you know.
Yeah, but no, you know the vibes. Yeah, we know the vibes. Yeah.
It's color, them
look,
something
the niceness.
there.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's how it come up. It's just me. That's how I write. I have to imagine, visualize, and that's how I write.
So you're the rhythm first, and then you just get a vibe off it.
The rhythm I feel good too.
Rhythm of bad. Yeah.
I feel the rhythm.
Alright, I read that. So are you planning? Because I understand when you say that, because I can sort of understand the writing process. Cause visualize as you write, you know. Yes. So I'm curious to find out: are we going to get some visuals for this track?
Yes, you will.
And are the visuals going to accurately represent what you thought in your mind?
I am totally a multi-talent person.
Yeah, okay. Very multi-talented.
Actually,
yeah.
My visual will always come to
looking
people
shot.
liking.
Yeah, okay. So it's a shot.
It's a shot.
Represent the song well.
Yep.
All right. So I like this. When can fans expect that?
Well, it's in the making, not really far away still.
We give thanks. We give thanks. And is it a part of an EP, an album?
Yes, it is a part of an EP.
So what can we expect on this EP?
All right, I have like several songs. Some of them is not released. Yeah. So this is just a few.
So what can we expect? Is it a showing of your journey? Like a sexiness what go on? What can we expect?
It has different genres, different qualities, different expectations from people. Just for example, I have different type of ways of singing.
So you classify yourself as a singer mostly, or you can DJ?
Yes, I can DJ.
Right.
So most of them have DJ, most of them sing.
Okay.
So soft, maybe instrument, reggae vibes.
We like the vibes. We like come here. We like come here, Chankitty. So I'm curious now. New year, new vibes, new month. As a matter of fact. Yes. What's next for Chankitty? What can fans expect?
All right. Next for me is like school tour. Public media. And all that, and also maybe another collab with Sitara, of course.
Nice.
Our new Zone 1 Entertainment.
Respect. All right.
Big up yourself, Sitara.
Big up Sitara, man. I see that with the color here.
Yeah.
I could tell. Greetings. All right. I love that. So Peeps, man, British Nation want to understand. Cause no, a trick me. That's how I feel like a Chankitty name. Cause I know you're really a lioness. Come feel like when me hear the music and odds, you have the music over there, odds. Jojo, you have the music. We're gonna hear the music and what's gonna happen after this in a Chankitty? Cause the Bridge Nation and normal, anything we say them work with, Okay. So what's gonna happen is after them hear the tune, then we're gonna find more of you. So where can fans find you and your music?
All right, people, you can find me on TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook as Chankitty Official Music. Chankitty with a C.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, Chankitty. Now I'm going to put it on the spot, little. You know, it's a reggae month. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, laugh already. You can tell me say I can't sing like a reggae. So what I want you to do is to tell me, or better yet, sing a little line from your favorite reggae song. All are new, it don't really matter.
All are new, even like if it's a sing over reggae?
Yeah.
All right.
Reggae?
When will I see you again? You're left with no goodbyes, not a single word was said. No final kiss to seal any sins. I had no idea of the state we were in. I know I have a bigger heart in a bitterness, in a wandering high in heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? Don't you remember the reason you loved me before? Please remember me once more. Thank you.
You sure never you sing that tune there? I swear. That's Chankitty, ladies and gents of the Bridge Nation. If you never know her, now you better know her. That man, tell you. Thank you so much, Shan.
Thank you.
And all the best with the journey here.